Question 11, I think, is literally someone trying to make this question physically as hard as possible. This is a lot of information to take in, so we'll take it really slow, and hopefully you can follow it, but you'll probably need to pause this video quite a few times just to get your head around it. So we're going to post 200 letters. Now, when you post letters in the real life, it's the same. This is a real life example. Depending on the weight or the size of it, the cost changes. So it's not as simple as just one simple formula. Someone behind the office is doing these calculations. It's not as complicated as what this is, but it's not too far. So there's 200 letters, and they're splitting the small to the large in this ratio. 3 parts to 2 parts. Let's deal with that. So I'm going to draw a little picture here that represents 200. And we're splitting into 3 parts and 2 parts, which means we're splitting it into 5 parts. This being small, because that's written first, and this being large. So 200 split between 5 equal parts. Well, 200 divided by 5 I know is 40. So that means each part is worth 40, which means there's 120 small, and it means there's 80 large. Okay, let's deal with the next bit of information. So 70% of the large, so 70%, well, 10% is 8, and 7 of them is 56. So 56 are between 0 and 100 grams. The rest are between here. So the rest out of the 80, of course, is 24. So 24 are between 101 and 250 grams. The small letters, the small letters are all the same price. So this isn't going to get confusing at all. So let's work out the large ones. So 56 of them are between 0 and 100. So using this grid, let's find 0 and 100. We know there's 56 of those, so that's 56 pounds. So 56 times 1 pound is 56 pounds. Now we know there's 24 of the next bracket. So there's 24 of these. Now, this might confuse a lot of you, but this is an easy way of thinking it. If it was 24 times 1, the answer, of course, is 24. If it was 24 times 2, it's 48. So times in by 1.5 is going to be halfway between them. It's like adding on a half of this, so that's adding on a 12, or taking off a 12, which would be 36 pounds. So that brings us a total of 92 pounds for the large letters. So I'm going to write that just a bit more clear. Large equals 92 pounds. Now let's deal with the small. There's 120 small, and we know there's 60p each. So 12 times 6 is 72. Whack on the 2 zeros, but that's pence. Remember, there's 100 pennies in a pound, so the small equals 72 pounds. Now work out the total for the 200. So obviously it's this one plus that one. So 92 plus 72 is 164 pounds. And there we have it. It's a lot of information to take in. Ratios, percentages, multiplication. It's a tough question.